All right, let's talk about something that could seriously change how you tackle, well, pretty much every challenge in your life. It's called the growth mindset. We're going to break down what it is and how you can actually use it to level up your game.
So let me ask you something. Have you ever felt just completely stuck? You know that feeling where it feels like you're putting in all this work, all this effort, but that next level of success just seems totally out of reach? It's super frustrating, whether we're talking about your job, school, or even just a personal goal.
But what if the key to smashing through that wall isn't what we usually think it is? It's not about being born with some special talent, or catching a lucky break, or even having a bunch of money. The real secret, the absolute game changer, is something you have 100% control over. It's all about your mindset.
Now, this whole idea comes from the amazing work of a psychologist named Carol Dweck. She figured out that most of us tend to lean towards one of two very different mindsets about our own abilities. And just understanding the difference between these two, that's your first step to unlocking a whole lot of potential.
Okay, so here's how it breaks down. On one side, you have the fixed mindset. This is the belief that your skills are just fixed. You're either good at math or you're not. So when you fail, it feels like a final verdict, right? See, I knew I wasn't smart enough. But the growth mindset, it flips that entire script. It's the belief that you can learn, you can get better. Failure isn't the end of the story. It's just useful feedback. It's a lesson on what to try next time.
So, at its core, a growth mindset is really just this powerful belief that your talents aren't carved in stone. They can be built, they can be developed, and it all comes down to three key things: putting in the effort, being committed to learning, and just plain persistence. It's not about being the best from the get-go, it's about having the drive to get better over time.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds good, in theory, but does it really work out in the real world? The answer is a huge yes. Let's look at one of the most famous examples of a growth mindset in action you'll ever find.
Think about Michael Jordan. We see him as the greatest of all time, but it's not like he was born a legend. I mean, he was actually cut from his high school basketball team. Now, a fixed mindset would just say, well, I guess I'm not good enough, time to quit. But Jordan, his growth mindset saw that failure as a starting line, not a finish line. He used that offseason to train like crazy, and, well, the rest is history.
And listen, you don't have to be Michael Jordan for this stuff to work. Let's bring it back to you. Say you fail an exam. The fixed mindset voice in your head goes, I'm just bad at this subject. But the growth mindset, it says, okay, that study method clearly didn't work. Let's try something new. A setback in your business isn't the end. It's a chance to adapt and learn from what went wrong. Every single challenge becomes an opportunity to get better.
So how do you actually start building this mindset for yourself? Well, it's surprisingly simple. It all starts with changing that little voice in your head. And there is one tiny, incredibly powerful word that can make all the difference in the world.
So here's a little challenge for you, something you can do right now. First, I want you to pick one area where you feel like you're just not making progress. Maybe it's public speaking, maybe it's fitness, whatever. Next, we're going to reframe the way you think about it. And finally, you're going to take one small, easy action to start improving. And this is the key, that simple little word, yet. This changes everything. Think about it. I can't do this is a dead end. It's a closed door. But when you say, I can't do this yet, you're saying it's just a matter of time and effort. It cracks the door wide open for growth. It literally turns a period into a comma.
Because at the end of the day, success really isn't about where you start. It's about your willingness to grow, your ability to learn from failure, and your grit to keep going. And that's why your mindset isn't just another tool in your toolbox, it is your single most powerful weapon.
So I'll leave you with this question, that one thing you're struggling with, that goal that just feels impossible right now. What are you going to add the word yet to starting today?